renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one.
The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go here on Monday night. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball. And
got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Back to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop. They face second down and 7. Slot receiver headed right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Second and 7. That's Palmer, the man in motion. From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. First and 10 at the 20-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Justin Simmons with the good defense on that one to break it up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it's going to be third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Herbert to the air again. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. A gain of 15 and a first down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
To throw is Herbert. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
The 1-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. That one, taken in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown Chargers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. 7-3 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Yeah, and he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That's complete. It's Rad McConkey. And a up and down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now a give on the ground. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll stick with him again. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Back to the ground after the penalty. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and long.
gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 13.
They'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
The 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, L.A.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3-and-out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
Oh, give him 13 on that screenplay. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Herbert to throw. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 2nd down and 3. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Herbert. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd down, 3 to go.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They'll wind up getting 7 on 4th and 3. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st down, Herbert. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. It's 2nd down. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased.
But he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. On play action, it's Herbert. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. Oh, he pumps up the football. And I think one of the Chargers was, yes, he was able to get his hands on it, and they retained possession. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. And he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report, with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports halftime report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. George Pickens, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head east to check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. Jeff Hireman leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. T. Higgins, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down. We see it here, big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one complete to McConkey. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Throwing again, Herbert. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
He's got his big tight end. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing. And now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Pistol here for Herbert. Pass caught right side by Higbee.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Shotgun now for Herbert. There's Evans. He's got it.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Up the middle they go. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the Broncos' 37-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Here's Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Chargers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Herbert. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
The 4-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Tajay Spears. Touchdown, L.A. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll break the huddle. coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. Third down and 9. They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And 3rd down coming up. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Chargers offense. And Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A run now on 2nd down. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The ball carried by number 2. Tyrell Johnson on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 9. They'll look to set up the screen here. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. The mark says 1st down. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
This is why film study is so important, Mike. It feels to me like the defense recognized that formation from during the week in practice. They knew exactly what was coming, and what's a critical play on that 2-point try? Defense is able to get a stop.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. 2nd and 11. Now a give on the ground, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.